Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Growing Campaigns. Returning this week, we have our featured cocktail, the Ghoul's Blood. So, as I mentioned before, we actually split up this episode into two different parts, which kind of caused this wonky intro and the wonky break later in the episode. Um, but since it's been about a week, I thought I would tell you where you're at in the story. So, last we left off, our adventurers delved further into the Durst family home. They found the family members' graves and searched random corridors. They ran into a few ghouls and a grick, which challenged our adventurers. Pushing forward, they found this dark crystal orb and actually made their way to the furthest western chamber, where they found the source of all this chanting. It was 13 spectral beings surrounding a dais that was chanting and exploring this partially submerged chamber. They made their way to the western end, where they found a pile of refuse, which stood up, revealing itself to be a shambling mound. The shambling mound tore into our adventurers, causing them quite some struggles, and despite the odds, they actually were able to overcome this creature and defeat it. Um, Now returning, they have just defeated the shambling mound and are now making their way further through the Durst family home. And with that, we will go ahead and pick up where we left off. Cheers. So, welcome back from the break. We're
Welcome back.
oh,
We're on a break.
They're very much welcome, and we're also gonna have a 10-minute pause when we Twitch stream too, so everybody can get up and go to the bathroom and stuff.
Yeah, but you can cut that stuff though.
Anyways, all of our adventurers are kind of huddled up in the corner of this large chamber where they barely made it past this shambling mound. Three of them still unconscious.
The hash-slinging shambler.
If only it was hash.
Would have been interesting after the firebolt then.
Fog.
A dank fog releases. Shambler. Is that what Ben said? I feel like that's what he said.
The shambler.
Alright, let's do this.
I guess
Wow.
I don't know. Gudrun, do you want to wait a good old, I don't know, let's call it an hour in here?
Yes, we deserve rest.
I'm gonna take Callie up the stairs, like up here, so it's not water.
I'm going to come up here to be out of water too.
And just be a little closer to Booyo.
You know it.
I don't know why you insist, but
Spelling help.
So you spend the next hour, which means everyone but Booyo has hit dice to spend.
Oh, Jesus.
But
Okay.
after an hour, Booyo, you come to consciousness with 1 HP.
Oh, that's a good 5. I'm gonna roll the second one.
You
Nice.
should only have 1 left because you
I didn't
used.
spend one last time.
Oh, you were free of damage, so that's 11 for you.
So do I take that from the
It already
26? Oh, it does it automatically. Okay.
yeah, it subtracts it from your max health.
Alright, here we go.
8.
Got the old 8.
Okay.
Sing
Oh,
us
I
a
get a
song,
spell
Booyo.
You can only use that once per long rest.
Damn it,
So
Booyo.
Guys, I'm kind of tired.
Buyo has 1 HP.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if we're comfortable with just trying to like catch a shut-eye down here, but I could really use it.
No offense, Buyo, but I'm not sleeping down here.
I've been knocked out 5 times tonight.
Well, Adonis is free of any wounds. Why doesn't he keep lookout while we all freaking sleep?
Oh, okay. Like I don't have things to do.
Spell slots.
Oh, you're right.
Buyo's heavily concussed.
Yeah, he's perfect for a lookout. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to get out of here. Hey, maybe.
Why
that
did we
made
fight the
Bob
Shambler
know.
again?
Because the things told you to, and I tried to leave, but everyone's like, no, let's kill the mound of shambles. And we did. And
Did anything happen?
the things went away. Let's check. I mean, the fog may have gone away, but I don't know. I'm not sure what caused any of this.
Before we make any final decisions, I'm gonna look around for my axes the hand axes after we killed that shambler, see if I can find him.
Make an investigation check.
Oh, that's a good old 15.
So most of the water is like I said, a lot of the ice crushed under the weight of that large creature and during the battle. So they're submerged in water. You luckily find one, but not the other.
That's a good question. Did that thing die and leave with my dagger in its face?
It definitely did still have daggers in an area that would be like a human, where a human's face would be. Didn't have a face, but close to it, yes. Do you want to grab your dagger or leave it in the creature's?
Oh, is the creature still there? Yeah, I'll get it back.
Yeah, it's just a big mound. It's no longer it's no longer shambling. It's just a mound. So yeah, you can get your dagger back, no problem.
I like that. No longer sham. Well, get off of me.
Yeah, you gotta take a nap or what?
I want to go to the altar.
What is happening here? Uh-oh. Alright, yeah, no problem. You're able to go up to the...
Are there any noticeable like outlines or any like shapes on the altar? Like, what am I looking at here?
Oh, here's what we're about to do.
Like, I didn't know if there's any divots, like anything shaped like a certain.
So what exactly are you looking for?
I don't know, like any features on this altar.
There's just the engravings of the like ghoulish entities, and there's still like long congealed dried blood.
Oh.
But that's about it, other than the actual altar where the sacrifices would happen, and then the chains hanging from the ceiling.
Okay. Hey guys, I saw this hallway earlier. I was going down it before you got me. Do you want to continue down that, or are you?
1 second. Maybe after we take a long nap.
I'm really tired. I'd like to move to the corner that
You know, I'll
in
keep a
the
lookout.
altar room and
I don't
start
mind.
unrolling my bedroll.
Hey, I'll take a look out in here.
I need it.
Sure enough, but Puyo doesn't waste any time and just starts, setting up camp in the corner.
Hold on. Why don't we stay here in this room and shut the barricade with the wheel?
Can we shed it?
I don't know.
I don't like the idea of those ghosts being in this
I
room
mean,
than
we
not being
did
in
what
this
they
room.
asked, but I don't know if they come back. You're right.
Yeah, if it's on a timer or something, then we could be screwed.
I think we've satisfied them. I think we'll be okay in here. Plus, it reminds me of the swamp. So, I would really like sleeping in here.
Look, I can only look out in one room.
I can fit in any corner. I'm fine.
Okay, well,
Just
What
either
if half
way,
of us go to the dry room?
I'm still locking it either way.
you know what? If I learned anything, I'm sticking with Gudrun, so wherever he goes.
Just a big meat husk for everyone to beat the shit out of.
Yeah, we always finish off the big.
Nobody said that.
I'm saying it. I self-identify.
just our meat
I
puppet.
saw the way you chopped that thing up.
Everyone's impressed.
Don't act like
I say as I rub my scaly hands together.
Everyone's impressed.
Your scaly hands?
Yeah.
Alright, is everyone in favor? I'll shut the thing. I can't remember what it's called.
Portcullis.
Portcullis.
The portcullis. Here we go. Time to shut it. Let's
Is
take
there-
a nap.
Before I take a nap, I want to see if there's anything where the Shambler was.
Make an investigation check.
There's another Shambler.
I would quit.
Your
Leave it alone.
curiosity has caused more monsters.
10.
There's another Shambler! It's all just a pile of refuse. It's a bunch of junk, really.
Alright, I'll lay my bedroll. No, I'm just kidding.
Well,
I'll bedroll up here in
you
this
guys
dark
better
corner.
decide, because I'm keeping watch somewhere.
It's
Right
locked
here.
up. Just go to sleep.
Yeah.
How broken up is the ice at this point? Is Callie like ankles deep, knees?
It's up to my chest, so it's probably up to your waist.
Booyo's about balls deep in it.
Wait, what?
Oh my god.
The water's 2 feet deep.
Oh yeah, that's like right at my belly button, maybe a little higher. It's still ice though, I believe.
A lot of it, and like most of it in this,
Some of it's melted.
most of this in the northwest corner is broken, but it only lasts an hour. It's going to become water very soon.
It already is water.
Oh yeah, you guys did take your short rest. Sorry. Yeah, it's all water now.
Yeah, I'm not a water dragon.
Adonis, I think you can take a long rest if you want to with the door closed. No one would blame you if we get snuck up on and all die.
Okay. I say I act like I'm going to, but I'm not.
We need your spell slots.
This is straight up nope.
Alright, well, that's okay. I mean,
Well, I'm
that's
not
okay.
communicating this to you. I'm just saying for DM, hey, I'm not. Oh yeah, I'll go to sleep, sure.
Okay, well, I sleep easy. Helena sleeps easy.
Okay, so everyone is going to take a long rest, and Adonis, you're going to stay up and do what?
I have this book. I want to look at it. I want to read it. It's a Bavarian history.
Ah, okay.
I'm about to get put to sleep IRL.
I actually have some notes for you that just mainly for brevity, and I don't know if you're reading it to yourself, not out loud, so I will actually email it to you.
Nice.
So you'll have some information for next time. Okay, so if that's all you wanted to do, yes?
Yeah. Yes. I'll just wait around, talking to myself. You know,
So
like this.
you would get if you're just sitting around reading, I will say, you would get all of your spell slots back from resting. but you are going to take 1 point of exhaustion.
Bum, bum, bum.
So that means you have disadvantage on all ability checks.
Bum, bum, bum. Okay. Fair, fair.
That is it for staying up all night.
I will prepare the spells.
So everyone is at full health. Everyone can prepare new spells, and everyone has their full spell slots.
Spell slots.
Do we get our hit die back?
You do get both of your hit dice back. That will happen in a second. I just need to hit a little button for you.
Okay.
Boom! You should have them.
I only has one.
I only has one.
That is interesting.
I got 2 because I only used 1.
Growing campaigns.
We're getting there together.
Well, after a long rest, what? You gain all of them back, or you gain?
Yeah, you do gain all of them back.
What?
Yeah, it has only 1 too.
I got 1 back as well, but I had 1 in the bank.
Okay, so I just gave you 1. I wonder if
Don't you gain it back? It's half
Hit it
your
again.
level or something, or?
You should have them both now. I wonder if I long rest a third time if you get a third. You shouldn't, but
No,
we'll see.
because mine is at 2, and you did that again.
Oh,
and
okay.
nothing happened.
Yep, good. All right. So I'll see if there's a faster way to do that. There might be. I just don't know everything yet. Which is why, we have this preliminary little dungeon to
Like how you
crawl
threw
and
in
learn
yet,
some
right?
things.
I will.
Guys, I feel so much better after taking that nap.
You guys did travel quite a bit through this house, and you had a big day. A very big day.
A very big day.
I can only assume.
Oh boy.
I'm preparing some different spells, by the way.
Wakey, wakey, everyone.
Like to wake up, and as I'm waking up, see Helena is back to what I think is her normal self. Helena, what's going on?
Oh,
Nothing much. What are you up to, Gudrun? Or Booyo?
yeah, we did all just meet, so.
Sorry, it was a long rest. I couldn't.
So you
The
missed
half orc and the southern accent are.
a half
They're
orc
close.
that's like close to 7 foot tall. You confuse that with a halfling of 3.5 foot tall wearing a black mask.
You're much taller than you sound. And
Oh my god.
DM, I don't know how to take mage armor off of myself. I'm useless.
I got it.
Not that you roll onto us, but whatever.
No, it's good to have that off though. Clears up any confusion.
Clear it up.
I want to check in my bag and check out Theodore to see if the creature crushed him through my bag while we were fighting it.
That mouse is dead. And we could have just gotten out of that easier.
Let's see. You go through your pack and you put your hand around Theodore and he's not moving.
No.
Christ.
You begin to
I want to pull him out.
You begin to pull his seemingly lifeless body out, and you pull him up to your face, examining him. And you see one of his eyes open up quickly and then shut tight again as he's trying to play dead.
Theodore, you shit. Don't you try to fool me like that. I'll let him run around for a little bit.
Okay. He actually enjoys it. He's been stuffed in a pack all day. He's been thrown around and like smushed by you a couple times. He's squeaking. He's having a good time. He's rolling around with some stones.
Disgusted by the swamp rat, I leave.
Kelly's trying to suppress the saliva that's accumulating in her mouth. She watches
what?
this rat.
I don't notice.
He chooses not to notice.
Oh man. So Theodore actually kind of looks at this tall entity that it's never seen before with scales and elongated jaw and kind of sharp teeth, and begins to just bolt in the other direction away from everyone else.
I'll chase him.
Can I chase after him too?
No.
Yeah, you can. You two can both make an athletics check.
Oh, I hope I catch him.
That's an 18.
Oh, shit. A natural 1. I trip.
So, Helena, you trip and just eat shit as Callie jumps over Helena's body, chasing Theodore. She lunges to grab him, but he darts away with his natural 20 acrobatics and continues just running down the hall with both of you laying on the ground. He is now in between Adonis's feet, just kind of standing, looking up at him.
Hey, little guy. I like put my hand out for him.
He
Mean mugging him though.
You put his hand out. He sniffs you a little, and he like crawls up your sleeve a little and looks around, and then backs out and just stands on his hind legs, looking at you.
Gross. Keeps walking.
Okay. So you're all able to.
Helena, come get your freaking rat.
You're all able to.
Sorry, I didn't mean to curse.
To leave the room easy enough. Theodore's still on the ground unless you decide otherwise, but he's just chilling by you now, Helena.
Theodore has a shadow.
I'm grabbing him quickly and throwing him in the bag.
Look,
Okay.
there's a tiny shadow on him if you zoom in.
Theodore still does have a shadow where none of you have yours.
If you do that again, Theodore, I'm never letting you out again. Remember that.
Okay.
He's stuffed in a bag. You don't know how he replies.
Guys, I'm gonna go down this hall. You can come with me, but I'm just letting you know.
I'll follow Adonis.
Okay, I'll follow.
Which hall?
The one.
The new hall. Okay. So you go ahead and make your way in the first opening. How did I lose this? Anyways.
I should say I cast light on one of the orbs.
How long does light last?
An hour.
Okay, yeah, you definitely need to cast it.
Holding it.
Oh, that was so gross. I feel sorry.
It was a long sleep.
I feel sorry for anyone who had to listen to that who isn't me.
It was
There we go.
Oh, what's this lovely little room?
I don't know why I did that, because you can see the walls, so I just, traced it out and took forever to do it for no reason.
Yeah.
These are just normal man-made walls.
I was like, what's the secret? What is he hiding?
I just got a little artsy and decided I wanted to trace some walls, I guess. So you enter this, and there are, you could see 4 alcoves where you're at. There's just rusty shackles bolted to the back walls of the alcoves, and there's bones that just litter the floor.
I'm just gonna make my way down, see if I see anything.
Just litter the floor. It's not like, anything crazy. There's just, as you walk down, you see several more alcoves, all with shackles on the back walls.
Nothing going on.
people are beginning to follow suit.
Guys, I think they just held people here for sacrifice.
That will make sense.
Good thing we're in here. There's lots of bones. Anyone like bones? No?
Nope.
Alright.
I bet Callie might.
Get her in here. Bring her in.
Callie's still grumbling about the loss of that little rat.
He's a fat rat too.
All
He's a very fat
Don't
rat.
tell me that. She's kind of thinking about the meat in her pack, but not going for it yet.
Alright, guys. I don't think there's anything.
Would you like to search anything thoroughly?
I mean, it's just bones everywhere. I mean, I would like to.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Words are escaping me. I got a 20. Not a natural, but just a 20.
So, you're just looking quickly in the alcoves on your first pass down. Walking back, you're kind of examining a little further. And when you reach about here, you glance over your shoulder once quickly, and you see something shimmering in the northwest corner of this alcove here. You walk in and you see a mostly intact skeleton that has a gold ring on its bony finger.
Oh. I'm gonna take that ring and I'm gonna put it on.
All right, you're wearing a gold ring.
Is there anything on it? Like any fancy dues?
There's no inscription, there's no gems that are inlaid in it. It's just a golden band.
I'm married. Alright. Married to skeleton. Anyway, I'm gonna continue out. Alright, guys.
Did you
I
find
didn't
anything?
Nope, nothing. Just a bunch of bones.
Wow. A room full of just bones and nothing else.
Make a deception check.
This is where they held the people. I'm so tempted to cast Charm Person on you. You don't even understand.
I'll know you charmed me afterwards.
No, you don't roll deception. I roll a natural 20.
Alright.
He seems to have only found bones and is telling you the truth.
Charisma's not even a skill I have.
Okay, so you have a few hallways that lead into the reliquary that had all of the crazy trinkets, I guess you could call them, or yeah, we'll call them trinkets.
Helena, you can grab whatever you want now that you don't have just a mouth to carry things.
You have a good point. I think I will. I'm gonna go through and collect some things.
Would you like me to go through it again?
Just give her all of it.
It's up to you.
Do you want all of it? Yeah, you know what?
Not really, but yeah.
I'll put it all in the party sheet.
Oh, perfect.
And you can put your name on whatever you want.
How do I put my name on?
You just... Oh, maybe I can only assign things.
Guys, I think there might be something in the sacrifice room. But I don't know. We did sleep there. It's hard to say. The Shambler had to have been guarding something, or maybe we need to... I don't know. I'm at a loss. Where's Gudrun taking us?
I'm following Adonis.
I'm done in here. This is just bones and shackles and... I mean, if you like that kind of stuff, that's good.
That's true. Do you think there... Why do you think there's something in the sacrifice room?
to kill things for sacrifice.
Oh,
Guys, I think that this Strahd, the Dreadlord and Master, he's gone and ignored whatever pleas and requests that the owners of this house had. He's ignoring them. Whatever these guys have done, however terrible they were, he doesn't care. So I think that was just an example of. I mean, he told us in the letter that, or he did tell us, but he told the Durst, Gustav Durst, that his efforts were not successful, whatever they may have been.
But they said
I
they
think we
made
move
like
on.
the demon thing or undead evil.
Yeah, but it wasn't Gustav that summoned it, or that summoned Strahd.
Yeah, I mean, right. That's walk and talk.
So you,
Walking into
That's
the
walk
out
and
of the
talk.
so you all gather in the reliquary, moving up the stairs. Give me a marching order as you ascend to the first floor of the dungeon, basement, whatever you want to call it.
Well, I'm coming up the rear, coming out of the room.
I bet you are.
That's right, baby.
Helena, are you leading?
No.
Alright, I'll lead. I suppose I will lead.
I'll
Thank
take
you.
point right behind
Brave one.
Gudrun.
Follow Buyo.
I follow Gudrun.
I pat Buyo on the head.
Right behind Helena.
I pat Gudrun on the stomach.
Just 'cause.
You can barely reach.
I'm doing my best.
Let's carry on.
All right. So I will move you up the stairs, and then I might have to refresh the map.
Yes, please.
What the?
Boom. Okay.
Boom. What was going on in that? I mean, I guess there's a couple places we could check out further, but what was going on in that the table room, the one with the two chairs and?
There was another door and another hallway. Shall we venture?
That'd be my vote.
Follow your nose.
Alright, let's go that way then.
So you follow these tight corridors down to the kind of little den that you were in before. Yeah, there's a doorway and a opening. The doorway faces south, the opening to the north.
I'd like to sit down in one of the chairs and just kick my feet off of the ill-proportioned sized chair.
Oh my god.
And
Sure.
just rest for a second,
Just
like a little kid.
Hanging out, chilling. What are the rest of you
Hanging out,
doing?
chilling.
I'm gonna go open this there door.
So,
Oh, no.
you go to open the door, and it swings open. You try to release the handle, but you can't.
My hand seems to be fastened to this door.
Shortly after, these like strange pseudopods shoot out of the door. And
Pseudopods.
yeah, like
It's a fake pod.
they're like I don't know, kind of like small tendrils that poke out of the door that are all the same color and like consistency of the door that slam into him.
Dang.
Oh, and it's a 24 to hit.
He just got healthy.
The door does 10 points of bludgeoning damage to you.
Keep it away from Booyah.
And I need you all to roll initiative.
First it was a broom, now it's a door. What is going on with this house?
Well, apparently we didn't stop whatever fucking thing. Oh god.
3.
This is a bad one. Oh
Ooh.
my god.
It doesn't matter.
I do not want to be going first.
2.
Booyah and inanimate objects.
All right. Well, whether you'd like to or not, Booyo, you're up.
Can I even do anything? Is
Here,
in the way?
let me give you a token.
Okay. But I don't know what that means, but oh, there we go. It's a mimic. Got
It's
a
a
mimic.
mimic.
Says Seth the player, not Booyo the character.
Says that the player. That's a mimic. Well then, seeing this, what'd you call them?
Pseudopods.
Pseudopods. Seeing the pseudopods go out and smack Gudrun in the face. He's gonna go ahead and what's he gonna do? So we'll do. He's gonna do dissonant whisper. He's gonna move first back here. Cast dissonant whispers through Gudrun at the door. That's a 13 wisdom DC.
Okay.
That is one wise
that's
mimic.
a natural one.
Natural one, so that will probably hit.
That was Thunderwave. Distance whispers is 3d6.
Oops. Wrong one. There we go. That's even better. 13 damage.
So the door takes 13 points of psychic damage.
What do you whisper to it?
You are not a door. You're just a wall. You're a real fake door.
And it is now questioning its existence. Is there anything else you would like to do?
I guess as a bonus action while I'm moving past Gudrun, I give him an inspiration point.
Alright, so you are moving. It is going to take an attack of opportunity on you as you begin to move away. And that would be 11 to hit. That probably doesn't hit.
11 misses.
Okay, so you move on by.
For once, Booyo is not hit.
Okay, so it's now the creature's turn. Let's see. I guess now that it has Booyo grappled it's stuck to it. It is going to make an attack, and you see the fibers of the wood separate to reveal this toothy maw, and these sharp teeth clamp down on your collarbone. Oh, geez, that's a 7 to hit. It's like it's trying to bite at you, and it just can't find the correct angle to pierce your skin. It's gonna stay. Well, actually, it's gonna. You watch it remove its hinges from the wall, revealing the rest of this hallway, and kind of hop past you up into this corner, but that's the end of its turn. Let's see. We have Adonis, then Helena.
Helena, is in front, so.
You can walk through them.
Yeah, go ahead, Adonis.
Okay, why? Oh, you're right. Okay, whatever. Always going with people. No.
Oh, you have the same initiative. Yeah, so
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
both of you can go whenever you would like. Either of you could go whenever you'd like.
All right. Helena would like to walk to here, paying careful mind not to get engaged with the. Oh,
I think you would be.
Oh yeah, you'd have to walk
this?
around the wall.
oh, there's that wall there. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so to
Then
move.
I'll just go to here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to undo all that and go to here.
Okay.
So I don't want to get engaged with it. and I will use my bonus action to enchant my 3 of the 9 stones in my pocket.
Okay.
And I will throw a stone at the mimic or the door,
The wooden door. Go
the
ahead.
wind door. And if I miss the door, heaven forbid,
Well,
20.
you hit, luckily.
And I deal 7 points of magic bludgeoning damage to the door.
Okay. Adonis?
That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I go there.
Okay. Oh,
Really? And then is a wood? Looks like wood, doesn't it? It doesn't matter. I got advantage on it, right? Shocking grasp.
yep.
Nice.
Critical.
Did it? Oh, it did go. Yeah, critical hit. Wow.
Natural 20.
And then so 15 damage.
The door's already starting to splinter. It's falling apart pretty bad already.
Just
I think
like our
I
morale.
think I'm out of movement, so yeah.
Yep. Gudrun, it's your turn.
Okay. I guess I'll hit it with my great axe. Great axe. 11.
Do it again.
You have advantage because you're flanking with Adonis.
Do it again.
You're-
17.
Hits.
All right. And damage. 11. Slashing.
You put your axe into it, and you embed your axe all the way through the back of it and pry it out of it. There's a pretty large gaping hole in the wooden door. Yeah, it's looking real rough. Go ahead, Callie. Kelly!
She,
Hey, I'm unmuted now.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm gonna kind of check out what you guys are doing in this room. I have Concoda right here.
5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, easy enough.
20. This is also considered flanking?
No.
No, just kidding. But
Good joke though.
I am going to get out the good old dagger that I've been using this entire time and decide to poke little holes in this door.
Go
Match
for it.
the big gaping hole. We'll try it. And that's a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Alright. 6 piercing damage.
All right, so you begin frantically stabbing your your dagger into this plank of wood, getting it stuck and having to pry it out. And you do it a few more times until you just notice that it's leaning against the wall, like no longer reacting.
Nice.
Guys, I think we killed the door.
Callie killed the door. Good job, Callie.
I just came for the end.
Our quest for surviving houses continues. Rooms, doors. That bucket still eludes us.
I'm scared.
Is
Rude,
the
what are
door
you doing
still
out
there? Is the knob there?
The door is still there.
Can I take the knob?
Or the,
You can. Yep. Easy
That's
Yeah,
an
enough.
I want
interesting
the knob.
trophy.
or the pod boy?
You get a trophy knob.
Thank you.
All right, what are you guys doing? Easy enough.
Gudrun, you good?
We good.
We good.
We good. With the we
Alright,
good,
well-
Buyo's gonna move on.
Booyah, wait.
Buyo, you do not have dark vision, and all the light is far
Buyo
enough behind you.
Is gonna light a candle and then move on.
All right, Buyo, you find a bedroom.
Oh, we should have taken a long rest there.
This room contains a large wooden frame bed with a rotted feather mattress. There's a wardrobe next to the bed and a footlocker at the foot of the bed. If anything... Oh, never mind. I'm reading. That's no longer relevant. Okay.
I'd like
Anyways.
to check out. Let's check out the footlocker.
Boy, I usually make things I shouldn't read bold, and I did not. Joke's on me. Anyways,
I mean, you didn't say anything.
so people begin to follow in as you open the footlocker. It's a small wooden coffer. It is unlocked. You find 4 potions or 4 vials of red liquid. They're very, very
I wonder
similar.
what they are.
They're very similar to what you found earlier. There's a chain shirt, a mess kit, a flask of orange liquid that's a little smoky colored. There's a bullseye lantern, a set of thieves' tools, and a yellow leather covered book.
Well, I definitely want them. I want the thieves' tools, and I'm gonna show one of the vials of red liquid to. I'm gonna shout to Callie. Hey, Callie, is this what we had before?
There's also a dark cloak, just so you know.
Okay.
Sorry, it was the first thing that was there, and I skipped it for some reason.
These
Let me
people
take
love
a
horror.
look.
Go ahead and make
Yes.
it. Yeah, go ahead and make an intelligence check.
To recognize something I've had before.
DC better be a 2.
It's a red liquid. Have you had several red liquids that were all the same?
I guess I got
Wine
a 4.
tolerance, Kool-Aid. There's a big difference.
You are not sure.
I'm not sure, but it looks like yes.
Yeah, all right. I gave it away. It is 4 healing potions. All right.
You want to give me
You're
a
welcome.
sniff? Let me give it a sniff.
I think Helena's better at telling
That's it on
things.
Gudrun.
Helena, you would actually have advantage to tell since you have experience with this type of thing.
Let me sniff that.
You guys didn't roll
I'm less concerned with
way.
red liquid than I am the orange smoky liquid.
Is this just investigation?
It's a smoky color, but yeah, you'd make an
color.
investigation.
Let's do that for the red liquid.
It is
10.
okay. They are healing potions.
Did you find any more liquid?
There's this one here. It's a little orange in color, and
All right, let me
I don't know
sniff
what
it.
it is.
And,
Okay.
is it Oh, that's an orange liquid.
You do roll still with advantage.
Oh, well that.
Yeah.
That's a 16.
Was that you tasting it? You
no.
take 1 point of fire damage
No.
as you realize that this is alchemist's fire.
That was short-lived.
Nice.
Aww.
Oh God! Don't drink that. don't
Helena.
drink that, guys. That's bad. That's not a healing potion. It turns you ugly.
Oh, before you turn, actually make a Constitution saving throw. I'm sorry.
It happened so quickly.
Yeah, you need to make a Actually, yeah. So it does not turn you ugly.
Just kidding.
I'm so
Just
sorry.
kidding.
You're beautiful.
It does burn going down though, which makes you realize it's alchemist fire.
Forgot to tell you how great you looked when you woke up.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
that
thanks, guys. You
that
guys
was-
are all very nice.
That was such a
I
mess.
said that already.
I'm so
So yeah,
sorry.
let's just put the cork back on that
Well,
one.
I said
Just
I
make sure.
forgot. I didn't say you forgot.
Oh,
Boys,
Yes,
come
yes.
on. There's plenty of room for this later.
I'm gonna fight
DM.
you.
What else was in there? The thieves' tools, the cloak, the what else?
Okay, so first off, okay, good. So there's a cloak, a chain shirt, there's a bullseye lantern. It's just a super bright, concentrated lantern. It burns on oil. There's a mess kit, thieves' tools, and a yellow leather bound book.
Let's see what's in that book.
You open it, and written in common are things that read disguise self. You flip through the pages, you see disguise self. You see a few more writing. You're able to pick up dark vision. And the other stuff is like kind of scribbling that you're not really able to read. It's legible, but you don't really understand it. Not like it's meant for you.
Adonis. I
What?
got what seems to be a spell book.
Oh. Can I read
Here you
through
go.
it?
Yeah, go ahead and take it.
So, Adonis, you read through a spell book that says Disguise Self, Identify, Mage Armor, Magic Missile, Protection from Good and Evil, Dark Vision, Hold Person, Invisibility, and Magic Weapon.
Sheesh.
What's it say, Adonis?
There's a lot of spells in here. I didn't even catch all of them. But you know what? I'll read this later thoroughly, and this is awesome.
All right.
This is just awesome.
Oh boy.
Does anybody want this chain shirt? Can anybody really even use this? I'm not sure. Gudrun, do you need a shirt made of metal?
I do not need such. No.
You don't want to protect. Okay, you don't want to protect yourself. That's fine.
I get a bonus from being unarmed. You hear it from a distant voice. I'll wear that cloak like a little badass if I could take it.
I'm not sure it'll fit me, so you can take that though.
Would
Julio,
that
can
take
you
away
wear
my
armor?
armor?
Do you want to try it on first, or you just it looks big, but yeah, it looks big. It is not
Dude,
armor.
you should wear it. You should wear it anyways.
It's his nighttime.
I should wear it.
It'd look hilarious.
I'm
It
not
is-
gonna wear that. I'm already wearing black. I'm fine without the black cloak.
Dude, I'll wear it.
Okay.
Black cloak, no armor.
All this talk of cloak makes Helena want to put on her cloak made of flesh that she found downstairs.
Oof, Helena. Why?
Double. You're really fleshy.
it stinks really bad.
It's really fitting, isn't it? I think it looks nice.
fine.
So there's still a chain shirt, mess kit, and bullseye lantern. Sorry.
I'm still
Oh,
attacking
take
you.
the lantern.
I want the lantern.
Because it's gross.
Okay, so lantern to Callie.
I know Callie said it, but I'm looking in the chest and I really want it.
Oh, okay, you have it then. Sorry.
Sorry, Callie.
It's all good. I'll just sit in the corner.
Got the thieves' tools and the lantern. Makes sense.
Mess kit,
That's all I want, though. I don't
chain
want
shirt.
it.
I would like to question the human bone knife from earlier.
Helena pulls it out of her pocket. You mean this?
Yeah.
What about it?
Like
Oh,
your-
nothing. No, I just want to make sure it got into safe hands. Okay.
Do you want it? And I pointed at her with the point.
I kind of half smile, not really sure how to respond.
I'm just pointing it. I have a smile on my face.
You guys are awkward.
Sure.
Here you go. And I hand it to her.
All right.
Pointy side? I'll just grab the pointy side. I'm cool like that.
Damn.
All right. So there's just a bed and a wardrobe left in here.
Oh, look through the wardrobe.
There are several old robes, a pair of iron candlesticks, and an open crate containing a ton of torches. And there's a leather sack with a bunch of candles.
Guys, there's a lot of light in here.
I'll take some light.
I
I
like
can't
my
see
orb.
anything without this candle here.
Yeah, I'll take a candle as well, just in case.
You guys are pussy.
Yeah, I'll take a couple
I
candles.
could use a couple torches and maybe like 2 candles.
I'll
So-
take an iron candle thing too.
So looking through them, there's there's 30 torches and 15 candles.
One.
Oh, we
I'll take
could
10
each
torches, I don't care.
6 torches.
I'm just gonna throw them all in the thing, and you guys can go through it later
Sounds good.
in between sessions because we're taking
got
up a
light.
lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
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 Alright, well, let's get the heck out of here.
Well, what do you mean by out of here?
Let's keep exploring.
Oh, alright, let's get out of this room, not out of this house. Gotcha.
Should we leave the house?
We should go wherever you want. I'm sorry.
But
I
what
don't know
about
if
the
we can leave
baby?
the house. We've got the fog around it.
I didn't want to scare you. We might have the fall. We're in a basement.
We never found the baby.
We did find the baby.
No, we found the crib.
The baby was stillborn. We learned that.
Like Scoop.
Maybe there's another baby.
Well, I'm gonna follow Gudrun.
All right.
I was chewing on the pen, but I lost it.
Bathroom break? What's going on?
I don't know.
Probably. He had too many pomosas.
Too many
many.
pomosas. Cool's blood.
Story of my life.
Shut up. It's not true.
Yeah, you're right.
I
Nah.
wrote down 3 of those spells he said. I was like, I didn't think he was gonna just start going. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was kinda... But that's pretty sweet, dude. That only cost me like 50 gold each.
Perfect. I
Got
can
those
give you
orbs.
this cloak that's made of skin that might sell for 50 gold if we ever find a place to sell to.
You can sell it.
You're so nice. I want to wear it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it
Now that
suits
you're
you
no
better
longer
than-
ugly, you need to smell bad.
Yeah,
Thank you.
need to smell gross if you don't like it.
No matter what I look like on the outside, I'm beautiful on the inside.
Absolutely.
In every single way.
I mean, not really. I mean, have you seen the inside of a person?
Adonis's
okay.
words can't bring me down.
That's
All right.
pretty good. Urban yodel.
I'm sorry. I had a pee so bad.
You,
All
you
right.
could have given us
46.
a little bit of like, all right, we got like 2 minutes to go
Oh,
pee, and then
Yeah, I should have.
I could have.
I had a pee so bad though. I couldn't. I ran out of the room. It was bad.
Context clues, Booyo. I'm just kidding.
Context.
So you all begin. All right. So I just need
Follow
a.
the Gudrun.
I just need a marching order here. I'm going to put you haphazardly in one, and you can yell at me if you don't like it.
This is
That
fine.
works.
Meh.
All right.
Now you want to be ahead of Buyo? That's fine with me.
So,
Fine with who, Booyo or you?
how would you like? Are you trying to just navigate out of here, or are you trying to explore more? What's going on here?
I think
I'm following Gudrun.
Gudrun said he wanted to keep exploring. I think he
There's a
had
whole
some
north end of
unfinished
this that
business.
we haven't even seen yet.
That's the east.
Or not. No,
It is north.
it's dumb that the compass doesn't point north in the map, but
Northeast
yeah,
from
whatever
what you're saying?
the upward direction is on
Very-
this
Up
map.
left?
Very easy to get turned around in a dungeon.
East?
I don't
The
have a
east.
compass.
Are you
East.
talking over here? Or
I'm talking up there.
well, then let's go
To the
that
east.
way. Here we go. Chuka 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 chuka
We
chuka chuka
didn't go
chuka
north,
chuka.
it's true.
I thought that's the way we came from.
Yep. So you
It
made,
is. We
No.
never went east from there. We just went
North?
west.
You
We
mean
went
this
west.
way.
okay.
Oh.
Adonis, please lead us where we need to
Adonis,
go.
lead the way.
I'm confused.
Make sure you knock on doors before you open them.
Well, okay, well, I guess we go down this hallway since we're here.
Beware the broom.
Okay. So
And the
you
door.
you walk into here and there's an opening. There are 2 stone slabs. One reads Gustav's crypt. The other one reads Elizabeth's crypt.
You guys
Yeah,
want to see a
let's-
crypt? You want to see a dead body?
I've seen enough today.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
Alright, well,
Let's just keep going east. I don't know.
North.
I want to ignore the crypts. They don't make me very comfortable.
I
alright,
think
well,
east is back where we came from, so let's go north.
Is it though?
yeah,
Let's head
I'm
west.
gonna go this way. Screw it.
I'll follow Adonis.
Oh, so you got Adonis and Helena, and then Gudrun. So you move back. You walk back into the dining hall area where there's like the long picnic table, and there's a long corridor. Your candlelight shows quite a bit of the room. You walk in. You can see that there's 2 small alcoves here.
I'll follow 10 feet behind him.
I'm gonna
Actually,
step to the side and make
You see
room.
3. And you're able to see pretty much all of this with your candlelight.
Yee.
It's a fairly large room, and you're revealing.
Oh well.
Yep, there's a well in the center. So there's a wooden bucket that hangs from a rope and pulley mechanism bolted to the crossbeam above the well.
My first thought is to lower Booyah. It's like the elevator thing all over again.
I'm just gonna step to the side and make room for people to fill in.
I wanted to throw a coin in the well, but I didn't.
You don't know what's here
Search my
yet.
pockets and I don't have any coins. It seems.
Everyone come in here. Hurry, quick. Look. Water.
Go.
Wow.
Shit.
You're
Right.
right, I don't have.
So everyone fills in.
Anyone got any coins for some wishes?
I can take off one of my gold rings that I got.
I have a
gotta go,
coin,
Brent.
so don't throw your ring down there. I have a silver piece.
Okay, fair enough.
Here you go.
So you walk over, you hand a silver piece to Gudrun.
No, I'm handing it to
Expensive
Booyah.
well.
He's the one that wanted to put it in there.
Booyah's got wishes.
Oh,
Here
yeah,
you
I'll
go,
take
Booyah.
that. Or silver piece. I'm just gonna flick it on down there. We'll flick of the thumb. Tink.
You listen as it falls down the well, and you sit there and listen and wait, and then you just hear clattering.
As it is falling, I'm wishing, get out of this house. Get out of this house. Get out of this house.
So it clatters to the ground. There seems to be no water left in the well.
Wow.
Wish wasted.
Would you wish for? Never mind. It's not.
Not a
like
real
that.
wish. Not a real wish if it doesn't hit the water.
Oh. Is that like something from your culture, or just a personal feeling, or?
That's a personal thing.
Oh. Well, that's pretty negative.
Well, you know, Gudrun, being knocked out as many times as we
Well,
have
you
been.
know, I'm not
we
Gudrun,
just-
so that's an interesting thing
Oh
to
my
call me.
god.
Helena, you walk into one of these alcoves, and you find a moldy straw mattress and a wooden chest.
I want to do an investigation check on the chest. to see if it is a real chest.
You are looking at the chest. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
All right. Seems like a good chest to me. I'm gonna open it.
What'd you roll?
A 2.
Okay, yeah, it's a hard wooden chest. You go
That's
to
lucky.
open it, but you didn't notice the lock on it. You're in such haste to try to open it. It is locked.
Can anyone pick locks?
I can.
Oh, yeah,
try
you
at
got a
least.
thieves kit. Oh, look at you.
You do have these tools. Go ahead and make a dexterity check.
Let's get some cooks in this kitchen. That was tough.
Dexterity
mess kit.
saving throw. You want
That's
dexterity
a
saving throw?
ability check.
Very dextery.
That's 15.
Should be a 13. Because you're not.
13.
Yeah, it's an ability check, not a save, so you don't add your proficiency modifier.
Oh,
Is he proficient with it anyway?
my bad. That's,
No.
That's I should have rolled. Yeah, 13.
So, you just spend some time trying to get it. It takes you a few minutes, but eventually the lock gives. And you find a short sword.
Does that
Anybody
have
want a
joke?
short sword?
It's a very
Any
actually.
distinguishing marks on the short sword?
Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check for me. It is quite shiny.
That's a 7 for investigation.
Okay, you're unsure what type of material it is, but it's definitely not steel.
Ooh-wee.
Ooh. I've also got this long sword still on my back. I'd like to offer anybody interested in the long sword and maybe keep the short sword because I'm small.
I'll take a long sword if nobody wants it.
There you go. You can take the long sword. It's got a.
It's a versatile weapon, that's for sure.
Callie, you handle the sword, and you for sure realize that it is silvered.
Uh-huh. Thank you.
Wow.
So, yeah.
So you have a silver short sword.
Silver perception +5.
It looks
Is
more.
it short now?
I was handing her the long sword that I had picked up in the first session, not the short sword that we just.
Yeah,
Picked
he
up.
was taking the short sword. He was giving the long sword.
And it makes sense because you're tiny.
Well, Brio, your short sword is silvered because I just took a look at it, just so you know.
Fair
Thanks for
enough.
the long sword.
What that means, but sounds good.
That's a really cool silver short sword. It'll be great for slaying werewolf.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know why Helena would know that, but
There's lots
Common.
of werewolves in this swamp.
Common swamp lore.
yeah, okay. It looks more decoration than it's for decoration than anything. Silver's a fairly soft metal.
It's also very volatile in the markets. Just let you know.
A silver piece and gained a silver sword. Congratulations.
Your wish came true.
You cost a silver piece and gain 4 friends.
You're
Where did you already get rid of your longsword?
No, I never got rid of it.
Oh, I was gonna put it in the party sheet, but it must already be in there.
Party sheet, schmarty sheet.
There's so many things in this party sheet now. We'll have to go through it in between sessions. Okay, anyways.
Yes, Dad.
What's next, guys?
Well, I see Gudrun's going up to the east. I'll go up to the other eastern door.
Yeah.
There's
I want to see what it's all about up here.
there's another bedroom.
I searched the stuff and the things. Is there a locked chest? Is there a
There
locked
is
anything?
a lock. There's a locked chest in a bedroom, just like the other room.
Interesting. Well, I don't really have anything to open. I have a pen and a knife.
I'll come in and just, can I bust it open?
Hey, can someone try to open this for me?
You can try.
Oh, I'll step out of the way. Oh.
So go ahead
I'll
and make
bust
a strength check. How are you gonna try to bust it open though?
Just gonna hit it with my axe.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll then.
Okay.
Oh.
Huh. 15.
Roll damage.
12.
Yeah, you're able to cut swiftly through the wood of the chest, no problem.
Yeah, I knew it.
What do we got, Gudrun?
Inside, you see 11 gold pieces and 60 silver pieces.
Ooh, buddy. What do we got, Gudrun?
11 gold, 60 silver.
Oh, nice.
Just divide it up.
We can also do that later.
Cool.
There's a quick way to do it. I don't
If
remember the
that's
quick way
you
though.
like to handle this, then I guess we can, but you know.
I'll slip Adonis an extra. Couple
Uh,
How about we'll keep the gold and we'll split the silver.
good move. I like it.
All right, that's what we do sneakily.
How do you split that gold?
He
I
probably
mean, I did
takes
open the
6.
chest.
Wait, there's 11. Wait, what?
Okay, yeah. So go ahead and add 5 gold pieces.
Hey, what are you guys doing in there?
Adonis.
Just
Why
Throw
are
one.
you're simultaneously looking in there? Mind your own business.
We found a silver short sword. Did you guys find anything?
Yeah, we
Nope.
found some silver, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
All right, go ahead and make a. After you said nope, make a deception check.
Nope.
Adonis, make a deception check.
What?
Oh, actually, no. You said you found silver. Yeah, it'd be Gudrun. Sorry.
I got a 7, so here we go.
Yeah. Go ahead and make an insight, Helena.
I mean, are they just gonna believe we found silver? Because I mean, oh, that modifier.
What is it?
Helena rolled a 9.
You believe they might have found more than just silver in that room.
No, it's more
Okay,
than
hope you
just
guys
no.
are having fun.
Fair enough.
Guys, I think they found more than what they're saying.
I think we're all trapped in this house, so it doesn't matter.
So what were you saying about the gold, anyways?
House madness.
It was 11 and 60. Or was it?
Yeah. So I already put 6 in Gudrun's. Just put 5 in yours, and then there's 60 silver pieces in the party.
Let's check out the rest of this beach.
There's another room, Callie. It's a little dark in here for you, but you can feel around and feel a bed in the chest. I'll just say, for brevity, you're able to search all of the rooms. After some time, you're able to get all the chests and stuff open. So Callie, in this room, you found a black leather eye patch
I take it.
Badass.
with there's some type of like gem sewn into it.
Even more badass.
What color is the gem? Oh, I can't tell in the dark.
It is very dark. We will handle
I'll
that.
look at it later.
Yeah, we'll handle that later. So, Gudrun, in your room, you find 3 gems. They're moss agate. So 3 greenish gems. And then the final room, I'll say Buyo and Helena go into.
Yo.
Let's see, that is... you find an ivory hairbrush with silver bristles.
Dang, silver.
I bet Adonis would like this. He has great hair. And I just love being... Never mind.
What were you about to say there, Helena?
Nothing. It's great that we're all trying to get out of this house together, and we're all working as a team.
Is that what you? Okay.
Do you want this hairbrush, Helena?
No. Callie
Why
did
not?
make my hair look really pretty once. I'll take it. You're so nice, Booyah.
You found it. You should take it.
Oh yeah, you're right. If you say so.
I don't know what that was, but I'm gonna ignore it.
So yeah, you guys make it into the next room. There's another opening with a few alcoves. All you find here are moldy mattresses. Continuing through, you find a staircase that leads back to the hallway that originally had these stairs.
So there's one place left.
There is?
This way.
What if, after we defeated that mush monster, what if the chanting stops? We can just leave. We haven't been outside yet.
I mean, we might be able to. We did kill the thing, and
I didn't hear any screams.
Do you want to leave, or do you want to do this last hallway? What do you think?
Check the last hallway.
Let's check.
I think we should check the last hallway.
Cover our bases and then get
All right.
the hell out of Dodge.
So here there are two crypts with the slabs moved. The one slab has nothing on it. The other one says Walter's Crypt.
Can't remember who Walter is. Oh, but there's nothing in there.
There's no Walter. That must have been the baby.
Was the baby named Walter?
Must have been.
Walter, baby.
Oh,
Thanks, Jim. Thank you very much.
what the frick are you doing, Helena?
You going into the crypt?
Oh, hi.
So there was. Okay, go on.
Is someone walking into the open crypt with the empty slab?
I'll follow you, Gudrun, if you want to check it out.
It's an empty crypt.
Alright. I didn't mean to mark myself going in there. Well, I've seen enough.
Oh, me too.
Is this everything?
I think we've seen everything. Unless we want to descend through the well.
no, no.
Well, let's get the hell out of here.
Okay.
As Gudrun runs for 115 feet.
So
We just watch him run through a sequence
Got a
like
little bit of
Scooby-Doo running through the doors.
all right. Okay. So there is something we could just run through the house real quick, or which would be a good stopping point to be out of the house. Or we can call it now because it's 10:45. This is up to you guys.
I'm fine with either.
We're just gonna run out of the house, right? So that's
I
relatively
mean,
quick.
that was my plan.
Let's run out of the house. Is that what you're saying your plan is?
Is anything gonna happen that would take some time while we're running out of the house?
It would not take longer than 30 minutes, probably less.
Alright, everybody put what you would honestly answer in the chat box and everyone hit enter at once.
I like it.
Wait, what words are we using?
Oh,
Yes or no?
Keep
Yes.
playing or stop playing.
Go.
Alright, hold on. Okay, we gotta do a countdown.
Oh god.
All right.
Oh boy.
3,
This is so much stress right
2,
now. Hold on.
1.
Go!
y'all. Booyah. What are you both doing?
Wow,
I knew it was gonna happen.
that's a unanimous keep playing. So.
Okay, no one wanted to be a dick if anyone wanted to go to bed.
Well, Booyah said it in an unknown language. He probably said leave.
All right. Sorry to give away that there's some conflict at the end, but it's late and I wanted to make sure everyone was okay. So you all,
Helena.
Oh, Helena, where are you going?
you all ascended up the stairs. I'm keeping you in your normal marching order. Well, not normal, but the last one that you were in.
Sandwich.
That's hot.
It is very hot.
Leo's fine with it.
I think back to the time I got to saw Gudrun get vine tentacles slammed in his mouth.
Jesus. So, you make it to the top, finding yourself in the storage room for the third time.
Can you reveal it?
Oh, yes, I can. Thank you for reminding me.
Whoa.
You are now in the attic.
Okay. Hey, look, a door. Or a window. I'm gonna look out the window. Is there fog?
There is
Oh,
still,
goodness.
you are still engulfed in fog.
Fuck!
What the hell?
I hate the fog. I was born into the fog. Not true.
Did we ever get all the way in the is this the
Um,
attic all the way at the top?
So, this is the attic. This is the very top. Gudrun, as you approach the door, you watch the physical form of the door disappear, and you watch a blade drop from the top like a guillotine as it repeats. There's a just repeating guillotine door in front of you with a scythe blade.
I don't think we're allowed to leave this way.
Just punch it.
I guess we can try going through the window.
As the door changes, you notice now the window is completely just bricked up, sorry.
Oh no.
The fireplace in here begins to expel a black smoke into the room. The room is beginning to fill with black smoke as there is a constant dropping of a blade in front of Gudrun.
I guess we have to go back downstairs.
I need everyone to roll initiative.
Damn it.
Oh, wow.
That's a thing that happened, that's right.
Ooh.
Why is it that Booyah?
Oh,
Adonis, we're just rolling the same initiative.
15.
Well,
All right.
9.
2 fights in a row.
All right, Callie, as this room begins to fill with smoke, what are you doing?
I am whipping out one of my candles so I can try to see.
Okay. The room is starting to become obscured. You pull out a candle and light it as your bonus action. What are you doing?
Can I see anything?
You can still see most of the room. It's not full of smoke yet.
Okay.
You see the blade falling in front of Gudrun. You see the window all of a sudden become bricked up, and you see gas starting to fill this room.
Callie's freaking out. Okay. Let's...
Booyah, you're next.
Is this still my turn?
Yeah. I was just letting the next person. I was like, no, I was letting the next person know so we could be quick. Sorry.
Oh, okay, sorry. Okay, well, Gudrun, can you... The sword is in front of him?
It's a scythe blade just constantly dropping from the door.
Okay. I'm just gonna move over here. I'm not really sure. Callie doesn't know what to do yet.
Okay, Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Ooh.
24.
Okay. Your lungs start to fill with this black smoke, but it doesn't seem to affect you. Okay, Booyah, what are you doing?
As the scythe is dropping down, I'm going to try to time it and cast Mage Hand to grab the scythe and hold it down.
Okay, go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Intelligence. Oh, that's a check. Okay. That's a 11.
You're able to time it up pretty well, but your mage hand is only able to grab or to carry like 10 pounds. It's unable to stop the blade.
It's possible to catch it, guys. It's not. It weighs more than my third hand can hold, though.
You see that there's enough of a gap to possibly dive through, but it's dangerous.
I don't. Do I have enough? I don't have enough movement to try and attempt that, do I?
5, 10, 15. Yeah, you could get right through the door.
All right, let's do it.
All right, make a dexterity saving throw.
Can I do that with advantage because of halfling nimbleness, maybe?
I don't know what halfling nimbleness does exactly.
That's when you move through people.
Oh, no. Yeah, you don't get advantage for that. So
that's an 8.
You run through, and the blade skins the whole backside of your back, dragging down your legs a little bit too. You take 9 points of slashing damage.
Do I make it through?
Yeah, you made it. You made it through.
I'm unhappy, but I made it through.
All right, Gudrun, you're up. Adonis, you're next.
Okay, I have the danger sense thing, so I could totally get out. I'm pretty
Hold
sure.
on. I'm sorry. You should have made an acrobatics check. What is your acrobatics bonus? There's a chance you make it through.
This is 4.
Yeah, booyah.
It's +3 total.
Okay, never mind. Sorry.
Isn't there a stove in the room? Isn't that what that little thing is right there? What is that? I don't know.
There's a stove, yeah, attached to a fireplace, and it's starting to fill with gas.
That's what's filling with gas.
Yes.
Okay. Is there any furniture in the room that's big? I mean, that would make a difference that I could throw under the blade to try to dull the blade or weaken the trap, anything like that?
You can move anything in front of it and try.
Okay, I'll just grab the nearest piece of sturdy-looking furniture and throw it underneath the scythe blade and see if it does any damage to it.
It seemed to slightly slow it down, but it's still moving at a pretty quick pace.
Okay, how many things can I move right now? Can I just...
You can move like 3 or 4, but that's going to be it's going to end up being your turn.
Okay. Well, I'll just I'll just move the one in there, and then I'm gonna try to dive through as well.
All right.
Does my danger sense ability help me on this dexterity saving throw?
It is a dexterity. Well, it's a dexterity check. It's acrobatics. Is the danger sense only for saving throws?
It just says second level. You get uncanny sense of when things are nearby aren't as they should be, giving me an edge when I dodge from danger. Advantage on saving throws, dexterity saving throws. Okay,
I'll allow it. Yeah,
okay.
You should have advantage on this.
Okay, and it's acrobatics.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. 13.
You make it through unscathed. That's 10 feet of your movement. Do you want to move any further?
Yeah, I'll go a little farther out.
Okay.
I'll go to... Yeah,
Yep,
that's fine.
I gotcha. All right, you're up, Adonis.
And then try to use action to do the dash out.
Okay, go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
Oh, golly. 20.
You make it through, no problem. That's another 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, Helena, you're up.
Helen kind of wants to ask a question to the DM. Can I move, turn into an animal, and then move?
You would use the feat you use when you, or the amount of movement when you turn, but you can increase the amount. You're not gonna get 30 feet of human and then X amount of other animal though too.
Alright. I would like to use 15 feet, well maybe 5, 10, 15,
5, 10, 15, 20 feet.
20 feet of human movement, turn into a cat, and attempt to jump through.
Okay, so you're gonna make a acrobatics check, but now you have the cat's dexterity. So adjust that how you need to.
What'd you say?
Let's see. The cat has
cat
a
dexterity.
Yeah. What is your dexterity normally?
Cat has 15. I have 16.
So make an acrobatics check, but you're gonna have one less than what you roll.
Yeah. So 20.
20. You make it through, no problem.
So 25.
30, because you have
I'm
to
a
walk
tiny
through Booyah.
beast.
Oh, okay, yeah, no problem. 25.
30. And then he has 40 feet of movement, so I'll...
Right there's.
Yeah.
All right, top of the round. Callie, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Meow.
Were we supposed
Why does that go through?
Constitution?
What?
Oh, that was weird. It was
Oh.
a 19, but it didn't go through.
Well, I'll allow it. What are you doing? Booyah, you're next.
Callie feels very clunky and like she won't make it through, but she's gonna just have to try.
All right. Go
Do
make.
acrobatics, right?
Yep.
Alright. Oh, Callie gets a 7.
Callie was correct. She does not make it through. You take 9 points of slashing damage.
Meow.
But you are now 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You are now out of the room. You have a dash action and can continue to move if you'd like.
Oh, so I did make it through. Yeah, I'll just, if I make it to this point, I'm fine.
Okay. Booyah, you're up.
I would like to continue straight towards the stairway and to try and attempt to get out.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20. There's no doorway there anymore. It's just open now.
Then we'll go down.
All right, 25. Easy enough. Nothing happens. 25, 30, 35. We'll move you to the 3rd floor. So I will update. You're on the 3rd floor in that bedroom. The fireplace here on the one corner is starting to fill the room with a black smoke. Each door in this room has a dropping scythe mechanism, just like the one you left before. Gudrun, what are you doing?
Damn. Well, I'm gonna run down the stairs too. Follow after.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, sure enough. 30, 35, 40, 45, 55, 60. You can make it right up to the door. The room is continuing to fill with gas. Adonis, you're up.
I'm gonna move my 30 feet. I'm not sure where that gets me.
30 feet gets you right to the top of the stairway in this hidden stairwell.
Who has the healing potions? Who has the healing?
Booyah picked him up.
Toss one to Callie when you get a chance so she doesn't die going through this thing.
It says there's 4 in my inventory.
Yep, should be.
Identified them?
Yep.
So,
Meow.
knowing that I can't make it past I'm gonna, I guess, move into the room. I wanna, use my dash.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Helena. Katana.
Meow. Meow.
10 feet.
Yep, and then don't pay attention to that. 15, 20,
Okay,
and
so
then the next area,
yep, 30 feet. You're at the top of the stairs at 30 feet.
I got 10 more.
Okay, you make it to the bottom of the stairs, and that's your movement. You still have an action.
Meow. Okay.
Okay.
You don't want to.
Callie, you make your way 30 feet to the top of the stairs. You have a dash action.
Yep, I will use it this time.
Okay, 5, 10, 15 gets you here, and then you can't move through the rest of them. Okay, so Booyo, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Before that, I have 9 points of damage that you never added.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
All right, Constitution saving throw. Here we go. Click on the right thing. Constitution save. That's an 11.
All right, the black smoke starts to fill your lungs. You cough a few times. Your eyes start to water, and snot starts pouring out of your nose, but you seem mostly unaffected. What are you doing with your turn?
What's going on around me? Where are the sides?
There's one right to your left, and there's one right in front of Gudrun.
How about out to the balcony area?
Yeah, there's two of them there.
Gah. All right, well let's guess we'll charge on. Before I do anything, I'm gonna hand Callie a health potion.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
And if I were to drink one, would that be a bonus action or my action?
Yeah, drinking a potion is a bonus action. Administering one is an action.
Oh. Well, I guess I'll
not.
Yeah, handing one is fine. So you can hand one to you can hand one to Callie and drink one. That's no problem. And you can still use your action.
Yeah, let's do that first before anything else happens.
Okay, roll 2d4
so it's
plus 2.
2d4. I'm gonna roll 2. There we go. Oh,
Nice.
So you rolled 8,
all
10,
the way back up.
10. Yeah, you have full health. All right, what are you doing with your action?
I am. I'm first moving. I'm gonna go through Gudrun and use my knowledge of the timing of the size to try and go through that again.
Okay, make another intelligence check. This time with advantage because you were already studying it once.
Oh, all right. Oop. There's the 1. There's the 2. That's gonna be a 19.
So you take a moment, and this is going to be your action, but you now have the rhythmic falling of the scythe, and you'll have advantage on the rest of this type of, you'll have advantage for this type of trap.
All right. Move right on through.
Yep. Your movement, that's your action, so that's the end of your turn.
It's all right.
Gudrun, I need a Constitution saving throw.
Got it. That is a 7.
You take 2 points of poison damage as the smoke just clouds you and your eyes start to burn. What are you doing with your action and movement?
Okay, I'm gonna dive through.
Alright, go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
Do I still get the advantage?
Yeah, your senses are going to give you advantage for these.
Okay. Natural 20.
Oh, you make it through, no problem, having the timing of this down. Are you going down the stairs?
Yeah, I'm gonna go down the stairs.
Okay.
Check out the next floor.
So it would take your movement and action to get to the bottom of the next stairs. Is that what you want to do?
Yep.
Okay. You make it to the bottom of these, the bottom, meaning the second floor of these red marble staircase. The room you're in currently is again filling with smoke. Adonis, it's your turn.
Okay. I want to try to move through.
Okay, make an acrobatics check. Unless you had more to say, I'm sorry.
No. I should have been ready for these. Hiya.
Helena, you're next.
19.
Okay, you make it through unscathed. The blade just slamming to the ground right behind you.
I'm gonna use my action to dash after my full movement and try to go downstairs.
Okay, so that was 15, 30. Yeah, you're able to make it just behind Gudrun on the stairs. Helena, it is your turn. You do not have to make a Constitution saving throw. The gas hasn't made it into this little secret hallway.
Meow.
So you move 10, 15, 20 gets you to the front of the door. If that's what your
10,
plan
15.
is.
Am I tiny so I get to move through Callie?
Oh yeah, you do. It's just 15 feet. Thank you.
And then I'm gonna cat jump through the gate again.
Okay, make an
Blades.
acrobatics check.
Meow. 18.
18. You make it through, no problem.
So 20, and I got 20 more feet.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go down, start going down the stairs.
15. Okay, actually, you'll be able to make it like right 5. If you use your dash action, you're able to make it right in front of Gudrun. Otherwise, you're on the stairwell behind Adonis.
That's fine. I'll stay in front of Gudrun.
Okay.
Can you reveal that area?
Oh yeah.
Meow.
Go ahead, Callie. Top of the order. What are you doing?
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and drink this healing potion
Okay,
before I get going.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4.
So 9. So we're good. Yay!
All right, full health.
Look at you.
That's your
guys.
bonus action.
That was my bonus action. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll try to get this to be a little more successful, Callie.
Okay, so you use your first 15 feet of movement. Go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
I like your confidence that you moved her right through.
Absolutely. You're gonna crush it. Just kidding. The blade's gonna crush you.
Oh my god, I got a force.
Yeah.
That's really bad.
Oh, jeez. Yep. So that is 7 points of slashing damage as the blade comes down and just cuts part of your shoulder and down your left arm. You can feel the hot, warm blood run down your arm, down to your fingertips. You still have 15 feet of movement and an action, so you can make it to the base of the stairs, and you have an action to dash or hold. Up to you.
I'll dash.
Okay, so you make it down the stairs towards Adonis. Booyo, it's your turn.
I would like to get as far as I can down these stairs.
Okay. Now that the gas or the room is starting to fill with gas, and your Constitution saving throws, you make it down the stairs, but you will make it almost to the bottom of the first floor. That room beginning to fill with gas.
As I pass Callie, I'd like to tell her that you're not very good at dodging those blades. You should do better next time.
Thanks for the tip.
Wow.
Inspiration. Meow.
A very not very inspiring inspiration.
Backhanded inspiration die.
My favorite.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, you can. You do it. Yours is better anyways. Go ahead and make your Constitution save from the second floor.
Constitution save. Here we go. That's not a save, but that'd be +2. That'd be a 4.
Okay, you take 5 points of poison damage.
That's not even +2. That's straight up. All right, 5 points damage. Am I poisoned as well?
No, just 5 points of poison damage. You begin coughing, your eyes are watering, things are a little harder to see. Okay, it's Gudrun, Adonis, Helena to end the round. Gudrun, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okie dokie. That's a 23.
You are still just burning with adrenaline. You have no problem running through the thick smog that now encroaches on this room. You make it down the stairs, past Buyo to the bottom of the stairs. For the end of your movement, you still have an action. The doors here acting as normal, well, as not normal, but normal now. There's falling blades, and the room is starting to fill with smoke.
Okay, I can't move anymore.
You have an action to dash if you wanted to. You could still move an additional 30 feet.
Sure. Let's try to dash out this room.
Okay, 5.
Or is that near where? Yeah, that goes out to the front door.
Yep, that'll be 5, 10. Go ahead and make a acrobatics saving throw. Again with advantage because your spidey senses.
Okay. That's 18.
You make it through. That's 15, 25, 30. You make it right to the last door. Adonis, your turn. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's what I like to do, baby. Alright. That is a 18.
Again, you follow Gudrun's suit. You cover your face a little bit with your sleeve and continue down the stairs. You make it past Buyo to the bottom of the stairs. You still have an action. What are you doing?
As I pass Buyo, I tell him how bad he is at Constitution saving throws. And then, because, he did that. I use my dash action.
As he's like wheezing and snot is falling out of his nose and his eyes are watering.
The I don't know if it's an Italian. It's the Italian form of the middle finger with the arm and the fist up.
But yeah, I tried to use my dash.
Okay, so 10 feet. Go ahead and make an acrobatics saving throw.
Oh. 13.
You take 17 points of slashing damage.
What the
What? Okay, you better hold up. I'm unconscious.
Okay, you make it through the door, but the blade cuts down the like backside of your
I
head
really
and just down your back.
6, 7, here's a
9.
8, maybe 17. I'm done. I'm done talking. I'm good. Ouch.
Helena,
Meow.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Meow. Hers is just a flat 20. Alright, I'll take it. It's a nat 20.
Nice.
Meow.
You're just so low to the ground that the smoke is kind of hanging over your head here in this room. Your 40 feet will get you 5 feet in front of the staircase.
And then I'm gonna use my action to dash.
Okay. So that's 5, 10 feet to make it through the door. So go ahead and make an acrobatic saving throw.
Meow. 20.
20. You dodge you wait for the blade to come down. You jump over it like a cute little cat pouncing. You actually can go ahead. You can make another attempt to go through this door.
Area.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
And meow, I'm gonna go for it, meow.
Okay. Go ahead and make a last acrobatic saving throw. Your cat form takes 13 points of slashing damage.
No more cat.
You take the remainder though, right?
I don't know how it works.
Should.
Man.
I think you do. So roll die 4.
17.
So you
So
take
it's-
9 points of slashing damage.
So the hit points are 2, and then parentheses 1d4. So does that make it an 8?
No, that means you get 4 HP.
Is 2 the minimum you can have?
No, 2's the average, but we all roll hit points here. So like monsters all have an average that you could just take, or you could roll their hit points. I roll hit points for
I saw
all
one that was,
monsters.
Like, the owl was like 1.
Oh, 9
or
points.
1d4 minus 1.
Yeah. So your cat form this time had 4 HP, so it soaks 4 HP, leaving 9 remainder for you. But you make it out of the house, and instinctively just run out of the house, and you are now in the yard. It's covered in fog. But
Guys, it's funky out here.
Callie, it is your turn. What are you doing?
I am running down the rest of the stairs as far as I can get.
Okay, you can make it to the front of the stairs.
Oh god. She's not really feeling too confident, yeah. If I use my bonus action to dash, I
Good.
can make it through.
It'd be your action to dash, but yeah, you could make both. You could make both saves to get through. I do need a Constitution saving throw from you, though.
Oh yes, very good.
Very well. Yeah.
That's a 9.
You take 4 points of poison damage.
Jeez.
Mm,
You better make it through that neck. You could use your inspiration.
yeah.
Not after I already added the damage, but you could for your next 2 checks.
Okay, Callie's gonna go for it.
Alright, go ahead and make your first acrobatics check.
Callie takes a deep breath, closes her eyes, runs through, completely
Yay.
blind. 17.
Close your eyes. You quit worrying about the pattern and just trust yourself. And for the first time in this house, you make it through unscathed by one of the blades and find yourself face to face to the last blade and freedom from this house.
So healthy.
She keeps going. She's just gonna do it. Hey, 21.
It's funny because on my screen it showed up as a natural 1, and I was like, oh,
No,
sh-.
it's not.
So,
That was just your wish.
so now you, feeling confident after the last one, you're able to make it through, and you're standing right next to Helena.
Blood dripping down my arm. I just smile at her.
High five.
Dude, she
Other-
just
other arm.
freaking ditched you, Adonis. Like, get freaking wrecked.
Buyo, I need a Constitution saving throw.
1. Yes.
Oh no.
There you go. That's a 16.
You, this time, still coughing from before, you're able to shrug off the effects of the smoke. You make it to the front of the door. You can make it through. Go ahead and make a acrobatics check with advantage after studying the pattern.
Take 500 points of damage.
That's natural 1, which I can re-roll. That's a 13 and 13.
You take 7 points of slashing damage.
Oh, get out of here.
But you make it through. That's your movement. You still have your action.
As my action, I will begrudgingly administer a health potion to Adonis.
All right, 2d4 plus 2 health.
Too late.
6 points of health to Adonis. Okay. Gudrun, it's your turn.
Alright, since he's alive, I'm getting the hell out of here. Let's go.
Go ahead, make your save with advantage.
Dear Lord.
No. Wow.
What'd you roll?
One though.
I rolled a 3.
With advantage?
Yes, I dropped a 1.
He got 2.
You
Damn
take 13 points of slashing damage.
Son of a bitch. It's alright, you know why? Because I am freaking, whatever it's called. I don't die.
You make it through. You take this heavy chunk of, or just this heavy chunk of damage as the blade cuts down the back of both of your legs. The corners of your eyes start to darken as you feel yourself going to reach this familiar feeling of unconsciousness, but your unrelentless fury pulls you through, and you still have 1 HP as you finish your way out of the door, standing next to Helena and Callie.
I can't believe I rolled a freaking 3.
Adonis, it's your turn.
This is awkward. I'm gonna cast guidance on myself.
Thanks for the help.
I mean, he has advantage. Screw him.
Fuck you, Booyah.
You wouldn't know that. But I get wanting to get out yourself.
Still do it because.
Yep.
All
All
What
right.
do you want me to roll?
This will be an acrobatics check.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
With a
Guidance.
I'm doing it. Oh, please.
Oh,
You take 12 points of slashing damage
Jesus Lord.
You get out of here with your 12.
as you fall unconscious, but on the other side of the door, safe of any more traps for now.
Bullshit. 17, 12.
Little did we know.
Callie, you can get hit 5 times and live.
All right, Booyah, it's your turn.
Let me heal.
What are you doing?
With my turn, let me heal Adonis.
Okay, use a spell. Go ahead and use Cast Cure Wounds.
I'm gonna use Healing Word.
Oh, I didn't know you. Yeah, go ahead. I didn't know you prepared that.
You
Sorry.
heal for 7 points of damage.
Oh boy.
Okay, Booyah, what are you doing?
And my healing word to him is, "You selfish prick."
Shit.
Ooh, me.
Guido's gonna take like 3 seconds to get the timing of this and just start sprinting.
All right, go ahead and make your roll with advantage.
Here we go. Acrobatics. Don't do me dirty. That's 21 for the first one. Let's see if we get the natty. We get a 7, so we're gonna take the 21.
21. You make it through the door, no problem. Standing in a line with your friends and a prone Adonis, conscious and safe. You all make it out of the house alive, and that's where we'll end our session today.
Ooh, what a happy house.
I'll say so.
What a happy house.
Happy house, happy mouse. You know what they say, right, Helena?
You stay away from my rat.
Okay.
Meow.
So you all take a deep sigh of relief, knowing that you're out of the house, but once again, you're engulfed in this treacherous fog which brought you here in the first place. Yeah, and this is where we'll pick up next week. Thank you all for listening. If you're still there, and this is a longer episode. Thank you all for watching another episode of Growing Campaigns. This has been just a wonderful experience for all of us. We enjoy having you here every week, and we enjoy sitting in chat and talking with all of you. If you missed any of our previous episodes, all of them are on YouTube. If you missed part of this episode, you can go to our YouTube and check it out tomorrow morning. The video should be up somewhere around like 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday. So you can get to it as soon as that. And like I said, I really appreciate you all coming out, and I'm excited to see you guys in our future episodes. So, See you next week. Portcullis?
Portcullis.
Percolator.
Portcullis.
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 The